Yo, what's up, boys? In today's video, we played up in CMG Superdome Speed with Fire, aka the Infinite Money Arena, where we both went late game and we went against a Cobra grinder. So I have two great games that I want to show you guys today, so definitely be sure to watch until the end on that one. Before we get into today's video though, I want to give a quick shout out to Meatluck, Ripskid, and 22x Stuff coming in with $2 each, bro. Absolutely appreciate you, legends. Also, Tile L3 Cave coming in with 14 Canadian dollars. Insane, man. That is such a big donation. You really didn't have to. Speaking of big donations, bro, Upsurge coming in with 25 American US dollars, bro. That is next level. Like, you don't see this anywhere else, bro. That is just next level, man. Where do you guys, like, bro, this is wealth beyond imagination, man. I have no words. I really do appreciate you guys. Holy, that is dinner for a year. With that being said, though, let's just get right into today's video. All right, first opponent up in Speed with Fire. Since it is with Fire, what you always want to do is go rubber to gold. We're going Big Bloon slow here, and we got deactivated abilities. We could switch it out. Maybe I don't want to go Big Bloon slow, honestly. Maybe I could see Big Bloon Buster. I could also see deactivated abilities. Maybe Lightning. Is this guy going to be a grinder? You know what? This guy's not going to play a grinder strat, I don't think. So I actually think deactivated abilities might just be the play. But maybe not on this map, honestly. You know what? I think I'll go Big Bloon slow if this is the strat. Like, if he's not switching maps and this is what we're playing, I think this is what we have to do. I'm gonna go with Lightning still, and in case he wants to rush with anything, then we can deal with it. Okay, Pinball Wizard. That's actually fine. You know what? Screw Lightning. I'm gonna go with deactivated abilities here. Instead of Big Bloon Slow, I think I could go with Big Bloon Buster. You know what? Yeah, let's go with Big Bloon Buster. And then we're just gonna go super and prepare to go late game here. This guy does not look like a grinder to me, so we are just gonna do what we're gonna do, and we will start off. Let me see. We'll start off with a ice. First, we're gonna send a bunch of these, and then we'll go for that right there. Okay, so it's ice and ice. Cool. Here we just wait a little bit, then we go for the upgrade, and we should be fine. And then the space should be good enough to the point where we can just place another ice when we need to. Here we'll just send a bunch of blues. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna wait a second here. 1 and 2. There we go. And I think these two should be alright. Yeah, they're gonna be catching most things, so that is lovely. So look at the problem with his ice versus my ice. Why do you think mine is so smooth and his is just horrible? He has this really bad timing. So it's like duk duk. Look here. Duk duk, right? Whereas mine is more like duk. Alright. Wait, let me actually. Duk and duk and duk and duk. Like, it's more like spaced out. So like it turns out to be more accurate. Whereas his is just boom, 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 boom. Like, it's just gonna not work out well. I'm gonna rubber to gold just like him. Just because we're probably both going to be sending here, I imagine. Trying to get as much extra money as we possibly can. This is for sure just going to go late game. But I think we have the better powers for it, which I'm very happy about. Alright, now we got this up and running. Let me see. There's a lot of ways we can play this. I'm thinking... Honestly, we could go for an ice shard here. There we go. And like, see how we're chilling to these yellows? Like, we're completely fine because we got that one ice to slow them down, and then everything else is just, we're just chilling. All right, yeah, just look at that. Look at like the big money boost we just get every time the ice just like blast them all. That is absolutely huge. We definitely take that. His is not looking too good here. Mine is looking absolutely beautiful, dude. That is so perfect. All right, sweet, 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 sweet. Now I'm thinking, since we're doing so well here, let's start sending these. And then I'm thinking we probably want to go with like, thinking this right here. There we go. I do want to save my last rubber to gold. I don't know what for, but I just kind of want to save it in case of a rush or like the regrow or you know, something, just anything really. I think we definitely want to save it. So now he's sending white balloons, which I feel like is a bit of a mistake. It's not really worth doing. I think we definitely want to go ahead and upgrade this, which we can do pretty soon. And as soon as we do that, that's gonna be camo detection. But we don't need the viable frost until round 12 anyway. But yeah, this is just a guaranteed late game. The funny thing about this is, like, since we're gonna go as late as we are, it's like late game be late game, but none of us really wants to rush, because when we do rush, we also rush each other, which is definitely something to keep in mind. Let's go for a viable frost here. There we go. And I mean, we should be pretty solid here. Guess we'll go for this here. And we both have super, so this is a complete even matchup. I think the only thing that matters now are powers. I don't know what kind of powers he has. If he has the same two as I do, this should be a pretty equal game. So that should be interesting. That's the only thing when it comes to actually rushing. Like, we can both use powers, right? So we probably want to rush, then deactivate ability, and then try and defend ourselves, while he lacks slowdown, for example. But we definitely want to get a decent amount of ninjas down, probably like 6 or 7 sabos. That way we can like use them constantly. I think that'll be the plan. So we want to go for some supers here. I think I'll slowly just start getting them up. Let me see where I can go for this. I can go for one all the way up at the top here. And we can go for one right here. Nice, that should not be within range. And I don't think we can go for one there. We can most definitely go for one over here, but maybe one here. I'm actually not sure. Because if I can go for... Nah, I wouldn't be able to go for one here and one up here either. At least I don't think so. Could I potentially go for one right there? Nah. I think we're probably gonna... Yeah, there's no real other spot. If we could try and finesse them down this road, that would be sick, but I really doubt it. Yeah, nah, especially not because I don't think... Oh, actually, this could work. This could work, but then... Oh, this could actually work, I think. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. None of these are going to be collecting each other. Okay, that's actually pretty sweet. Alright, we'll just continue with this. We're both just infinitely ecoing here anyway. Just chilling, really. I'd love to go for one right here. But if I could go for one here and one over here, that would kind of clear them both. Nah, it does not appear like that will be the case. Unfortunately, then I'd have to build this further up. I don't really think that's going to be much possible. And maybe... Probably not. Probably not. Let's drop that idea. Let's see here. I think one right up here is good. And then maybe one over here. So we definitely want one down as much as we can right here. Then we want one like over here. One over here-ish. Probably this is good, I think. And then we want one down here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we have 11 up. That's actually going to be pretty good. So here what we do is we go for a 3-1 Super Monkey, followed by a 2-0 Super Monkey. So this is, you need to be able to sell your towers for more than 24k. They need to be over 30k in value when you sacrifice them for the maximum output. So here, for example, we go for 2 ice towers. And then we go for this right here. This sells for, these 3 sell for $24,040. So that is enough. This right here is going to be the best sacrifice we can have for a temple. That is possible. And then you just rinse and repeat. So 3-1, a 2-0. And then we go for these here. And a 0-0. That's pretty much it. And then we go ahead and get this. And then we just keep on going. Then we just want to fill our map with temples, and that's pretty much going to be it. We do have another rubber to gold that I'm thinking we can save for later. I think that's probably going to be a good idea. Let's go for our temple here. And let's get some range on that bad boy. I am also thinking about selling these. There we go. And then we will, yeah, we'll go for this here. So let's go for the Sun God, go for this. Go for these two, go for that one. And then we gotta go for another Sun God, and now we just gotta wait until we can continue building temples. I think he's probably gonna do the same at some point. Like, he hasn't built any temples yet, but I imagine he has temple. I don't see what else he could possibly have. Either way, we don't really need to rush until way later. Yes, he has super, there we go. So now he's probably gonna start building his own temples, I imagine. Already here, I can see that he's making a mistake. He's going for a Tech Terror, which is not what you want. Is he gonna get too many ice down? He is. He's gonna go for 3 ice, so this here is just a waste. Like, you're throwing away around 15,000 every time you go for the sacrifice, plus the Tech Terror, which is way more. Like, he's throwing around maybe 20 to 25k extra that he doesn't need to be throwing away when he goes for a temple sacrifice. This, since we're ecoing, is just gonna result in him having less money as we go late. Like, this is not how you want to sacrifice. It is definitely not worth it at all. So here we'll just, yeah, save up, go for this, and slowly but surely get ready. This is also why I placed all my supers early, specifically just because I wanted them down and I wanted us to be good in that sense. Now let's see here. Yeah, we'll go for this here, and then I think we might put some ninjas down eventually. I don't know. He's getting ready with some ice. He could always deactivate my abilities and rush me, in which case I'd probably have to boost. Right now it's looking pretty good for me. He's over-sacrificing too much. He's losing so much money from all of his sacks right now. That is, I don't think he knows how inefficient that is. It is definitely a big mistake that he should not be making. Oh well, fine for us, honestly, fine for us. Let's see, 50k so far, almost 20k eco. I think we might just stop at like 20k eco. I mean, honestly, we could continue. I don't think there's a big reason as to why not. Anyway, let's get this temple up here, up right there. Go for super range. And let's see. Okay, sweet. And let's go for this here. There we go. These two. And that. All right. I know this kind of looks scary, but none of the towers around it has been able to sacrifice this, meaning we can go ahead and just do so for free. You know what? I think 20k will probably be my eco cap. I don't think I want to go further than 20k. Reason why, I'll show that in a second. We'll go for this here quickly. And now I do believe one thing I should definitely get going is I want a decent amount of ninjas, especially up here at the top. This is going to be a great spot for ninjas. 6. I think we'll go for like 8. Yeah, I think 8 is a good number. All right, then we're also going to go for a bunch of these here. And now I just want to kind of constantly slow down, just in case he wants to use deactivated abilities against me. Like, we don't know what his plan is. We don't know what he wants to use or even what he has. Like, I assume he has Big Bloon Buster or maybe Big Bloon Slowdown. Like, there's a lot of things he could have. Big Bloon Slowdown is pretty good as well, especially against something like this. Now here, I think we'll go for this one next, just so we can build some more ice out on the side. Let's see, there we go. And let's get one more eco boost quick. All right, beautiful. Let's slow down. And yeah, just gonna spam some more ice down here. And I think this is pretty good so far. Don't know if I can maybe make this a bit better. Perhaps. Oh yeah, we can go for like one more here. All right, that is very nice. And yeah, I don't even want to do too much here. I just want to go ahead and like keep on building defense. Because when he rushes me, he's also going to be rushing himself, which is important to keep in mind. Let's slow down again here. Go for that. Maybe go for like another Sabo up here. Perhaps I'm going to go for a few more absolute zeros, just in case. We got a decent amount, and we got time. We got space for Tech Terrors later on as well. We got that down. Now we're going to go for these two here. Pull up by that one. And yeah, now we just go for this. Save up more money. Luckily, with 20k eco, we are affording temples really, really fast. We only need like 2 more, and then we're kind of there. So here, I'm going to instantly slow this down. Like, we just want to get to that as fast as we possibly can. So let's go for the temple here. Get some range on that. Let's make sure we slow down again here. Probably... we're fine. I was gonna say probably go for a couple of these here. Just for extra everything. Let's go for that. Go for this. Get a few more of these going. I think we're almost at the point where we can fill our map with temples. We just need 2 more. But yeah, we're almost there. So we'll slow down again here and just make sure that everything is like constantly slowed. Especially like if we start to see a CMG. Let's go for another one of these here. Now we just gotta get ready for the last one. So we do this. There we go. Wait like 1 eco boost. There we go. And now we've got to save up like roughly 120k. And then we'll be able to buy the last one. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Look at my temples. Like let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to have 11 temples versus his... How many? Guess he's going to get one up at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 versus 6 temples. Like, that is such a big difference. Now, I'm not even going to go for Tech Terras here. I'm instead going to go for a bunch of these Robo Monkeys. We will probably rush him soon, but he hasn't rushed us, and I'm kind of curious to see where this goes. Because right now, if he rushes me, I don't know how well he'd perform. I honestly don't. I'm going to go for some more of these right here. Let's slow that down. And let's, let's get some more of these going. Here we go. And yeah, these are just going to be really nice. Like Robo Monkeys, like 2 3s, are really nice just for raw DPS, man. These are really, really good, especially against stuff like CMGs. Okay, that's 2. Still looking pretty good here. I can't always deactivate his abilities whenever needed. Keep that in mind. Can we fit one more there? Nope. Oh, he has damage boost? That is unlucky. He might not even have deactivated abilities. Yeah, I know something in me says that he doesn't. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, we're chilling at this point. He might try and rush me soon, I imagine. But look at how much quicker we're popping these versus how fast, like how slow he's popping. We're performing really, really well here. Let's go for, I guess, this up here. Oh yeah, I have one more rubber to gold left. Let's just, for the fun of it, go ahead and use it. Here we go. I wonder, how much does a CMG give? Is he rushing? I think he is. I'm going to deactivate his abilities. Yeah, he's 100% just rushing. This is him. Let's Big Bloon Buster this. And yeah, he's just dead to his own rush. That is absolutely beautiful. We made him off himself. How lovely, man. This is why, like, you got to try out this strat, bro. It's just OP. But yeah, let's get in one more. All right, we're against SGA, who has 81 wins, 84 losses. Interesting stuff. All right, bro. Let's see. Battle Sands, he says see ya at level 15. Let's see. How do we want to go about this? It's the question. We could go with this right here, which is also a super strat. Like, there's a lot of stuff we can go. Riverside. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Big Bloon Slow, Rubber, and deactivated abilities. And I'll probably go with this here and super. I think that'll be pretty well. Yeah, because I think he's gonna go some type of Cobra strat. Something. And I feel like this right here will just be solid. Okay, so we're both going Boomer. Fair. What else? What else, man? Let's Rubber Gold here. He's gonna Power Lock me. It's very interesting. So he has Power Lock, we know this much. That's not gonna be too bad considering the fact that, you know, I have Ninja and I have Super. So Power Lock is fine by me. I really don't mind. I'm very curious about like how he wants to play this. But now we got this here. I think I might put it on close. And I think I will go for this up here at the top as well. Let's Rubber the Gold. Just make sure we get as much money as we can here. Yeah, this right here is looking very, very nice. Alright, sweet. Let's go for this. And now he's starting to adjust me. Okay, so he has a hidden Cobra somewhere. Honestly, that's fine. I'm just going to go for a Ninja. We will easily pick that off. So he doesn't have Eco Nerf, which is really like not good for him. He's going to Power Lock me now. I guess that's fine. I'm just going to wait a little bit here. He's going to Rubber the Gold. I suppose he can't really, like, there's nothing too much to do. I guess I'll Rubber the Gold here. Let's do this right here. Are we good? We're looking a little scuffed, but it's fine. Let's just make sure we go for all of these. Let's do this. Alright, that should be fine. We have plenty of eco now, and we have a good base of money to go off of. So I do like that. Let's see, will we be fine to camos? Probably, honestly. I think we will. Can always go for a Ninja whenever. Right now, I just want to make sure that we get as much stuff down as possible. He has Power Lock, but he doesn't have Ability Lock, which is really good. So, if he ever tries to do anything, we can literally just Boomerang spam it, and we will be fine. I don't think Power Lock is the way to go. I really don't. I think that's a mistake. But yeah, he's gonna probably adjust me here, I imagine. Alright, so he's getting up some Cobras. He might also rush me early. Like, there's a lot of different things he can do. If he's gonna adjust me, we'll get ready for that. Okay, so he's gonna send me some stuff early. That's fine. We'll go ahead and get this up and ready. Let's go ahead and Big Bloon slow that. And let's deactivate his abilities. Let's make sure we do this. And I think we'll be more than fine here. It's gonna Power Lock me now. Not really such a good idea, honestly. So yeah, we'll just do this right here, and we're more than good. Like, there's nothing he can really do at this point. There's just nothing. Like, yeah, we're chilling here. Let's deactivate his abilities again, because that one there is gonna go very, very fast. Let's give him a thumbs up. He cannot send that back to me. Like, it's just over for him now. Oh, that is so unlucky if you're him, though. Like, bro, I'd be pissed, honestly. I would, man. I would. Well, that is going to be it for the video. This is always a fun arena to play. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.